Testing, testing. Do we have microphone audio? I believe we do. I've forgotten my shortcut. How do I not remember my shortcut? How do I remember my thing? I need... Where's my stupid shortcut at? Hotkeys. Oh, it's Control... Maybe it's Control Shift O. Control Shift O. Oh. Mouse problems. Wonderful. All right, back to microphone adjustments. Is that good? Testing, testing. I think we're good. Okay. Nobody to welcome. Did I announce everybody? I think I announced her. I think we're good. I think we can play. So let's turn down this audio just one pinch and call that done. Alrighty, to work we go. Don't know if we'll do any mining or not today. We'll have to think about that. I got some food cooking now, so that's good. I want some more music. If that's not going to bother anybody, I'm going to put up my music a little bit. Still have Christmas present boxes out here. That's cool. We need some scaffolding, pups. Let's get some scaffolding. Because I remember we ran out and we need more. Here in my wood box, I should have some bambabua. Bambabua? Don't ask me. I'm not talking English today. It's too hard. I don't like English anymore. $61. I don't know if that will do anything right. Oh, we want to plant these guys. Let's not forget we want to plant that, and let's put these leads away. We got ourselves a couple more free leads. Oh, let's, I don't know. Let's just leave that. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't want to use up all my spider web all at first. So let's get rid of the zombie flesh. I must have killed the zombie. Now, apparently, there's a mod at work here that's been put on this, and I can try it, and I don't see my chat box. Control Shift O. Alright, well, I'm not messing with any of that, so we're not applying anything. We'll just press cancel, and that should be fine. Okay, now we've got... Why it says I need to sign in to chat, I don't know. I didn't solve that mystery yet, but hopefully it's not important. Let's beat on some of this sugarcane while we're here. Alrighty. You know, I'm just happy that I can be here and I can actually do a stream today. All the dogs are in the water today. Everybody wanted a bath, apparently. Alright, doggies. Did you take any of my sugarcane? I guess we're all good there. Alright, let's try this here. So it's supposed to be press and hold shift, they said. So, press and hold shift. Doesn't do anything. Alright, let's check our controls. I don't think it'll be in my keybind. It's probably assigned globally to shift. I don't know what the default key for shift might actually be, but I can try variety. Yeah, it's not going to be on here. But let's try the use button. That won't be it. Nope, that's not it. Middle mouse? Oh, middle mouse it is. That is pretty darn sweet. I like that. Okay, we got a new trick, man. We're gonna grow these jungle trees and get ourselves some vines. Bam, there's all my wood right there. And one nice little package. I'll take it. I love it. Okay, now what do we have here for? We got 3 of these guys I need to plant. I don't want this wood for more charcoal, for more torches, because we're getting ourselves lost down in the nether area down there. Alright, puppies. We'll come back here in the morning after the sun goes down. Let's go ahead and get on over here and get to bed. Hello, cow. How are we doing today, cow? This is what I needed. I've been missing this. I hope it doesn't crash or have problems on me. I'm grateful if it works, and I'm grateful for how long it works if it doesn't stay working. I'm grateful that it worked as long as it did. Gotta practice that attitude of gratitude. Alrighty, here we go. Got some more saplings. I don't want to run out of saplings here, so. Got a little wood. Here's some more saplings. Good. I don't think it worked flawlessly because it looks as if there's some wood at the very top there that I didn't get. I don't think there's any way for me to get up there too. The trees are falling apart and the doggies are just going to end up getting hurt trying to follow me, so let's not do that. That's good enough. We got 8 saplings. That's enough to plant 2 more. Let's get ourselves some charcoal running, and while that's running, we'll do some building. So what we're going to be building here is going to be also part of what you're going to see if you go into the long play that I'm going to be creating here. I hope I can get it created and released by New Year's. Doesn't require as much editing, but I'm not done with the building yet. I think what I'm going to do is I have some terrain work being shown. So what I think I'm going to do is the rest of it is just going to be building the actual structure, which you guys still don't know what it is. I haven't told you yet. One of these days I will have to tell you what we're planning. But for right now, we're just not going to do that. We're going to make you wait. Okay, so we got rid of the wood. We've got some more of the sugar cane all growing around here for the villagers. I need to get their place built here really soon. Okay, we're about out of deep slate. No, we still got plenty of deep slate. We don't need to go back to the mines yet. I don't know why I have dirt in here. Dirt goes over here. Here's my dirt chest. Alright, this song is just a pinch loud, so I'm gonna turn it down by 2. I like it a little bit loud, but not too loud. Alright, let's check and make sure we're all functional. Everything appears to be working everywhere that I can see. And it's just little old me watching myself. Did I put the announcement in the right place? That's another question I need to ask myself. I'm supposed to have put it under the live announcements, but I sometimes mess up and forget. Let's add an add everyone because I don't think people are aware that, hey, we're live, let's join, you know. I want to get some audience here. There you go. I don't like to use that add everyone very often, but we'll use it here. Alright, let's take a distance view of what we've built here. I want you guys to tell me what you think. Here's our collection of people down here. So this is what we have so far. I've rounded off the edges. I'm still working on this front part and the lower part. I gotta figure that out. That's probably still a little too square up there. But this is what we have so far. It's not the greatest, but from a distance it actually looks really, really good. Which is the whole point, you know. A lot of this stuff doesn't look good up close. It's meant to look good when you get way away. And now it's beginning to look more like what I had in mind, you know, this little atoll with a little bit of a water line on it, and then there'll be a structure on there. It's my first time terraforming. I don't know that I'm going to win any awards, but you know what? I'm learning, and that's the point. All right, we need to do our introduction. So let's turn around here with this in our background, and we'll go ahead and detach from myself. So folks, there you are. I want to thank you for joining us on this stream here. So we are live back at Philosophy SMP Season 5. I'm not very active this year, and I'm sorry about that. It's just how things are right now. Let's turn the camera off. Make that look a little better. You can see what we're working on behind me here. This is my first attempt at terraforming, and we're trying to imitate like a water line and another one down below. And we're going to build our structure on top. I'd like the structure to be done more in the long play video on the building, but we'll see what happens on the stream. I think today going to be a lot of grinding and a lot of just working on this atoll. Just getting into the groove of, you know, streaming again. So I want to thank you guys for watching, but yeah, the whole point about learning, you know, the day that I can't learn something new in Minecraft, that's probably the day I'll quit Minecraft, because right now there's just no end to the amount of things I can learn, the amount of skills I can develop. I look at people like Scuba K, who tells me that he's not very confident in his building abilities, and I think he's doing an amazing job, and I can see myself maybe getting that advanced. I can see myself getting to that point maybe. It's a reachable, attainable goal for me. So this is a first step of many. A lot of things to learn, a lot of stuff to understand about art in general and building in Minecraft. And this is the first step. I want to thank you guys for joining me on the journey here. Let's get into it. Alright, so today we need to focus on this underside part here. I haven't totally decided what I'm doing here, but what I think I need to do is add just a pinch, not these guys. I want to add deep slate here. Probably something along that line. I want to leave a little bit of this part here. I think that would look okay. And then I've got this down here going on, and I got to figure out what I want to do there. What I'm thinking is we can build this up right here. But then we probably should have maybe possibly maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of these in here, maybe something like that. What do you guys think? I think that that will work for now. Let's give that a try. This is the big challenge for us today. This whole wall over here is where we're going to be working today. We've got to get this done today. That's what I want to do. That is the goal today. I'm also supposed to try the chat command and see if I can join or start a chat group, but I don't know if I can remember my button for that. I think right about here. Let's give this a try. My dogs are swimming away. We should probably rescue them and get them back where they need to be. Let's get ourselves some more scaffolding. I guess I need more than I thought. Yeah, my dogs are all swimming. Let's get up on the shore. They'll get up on the shore with me and I can set them down here. They're just my bodyguards for down here. That's 1 doggy, that's 2 doggies. They don't need to be swimming away somewhere. You gotta have your bodyguards, you know. I am debating about creating something on the hardcore dystopia version of the Philosophy SMP server. We have dystopia and utopia this season. Right now we are on utopia. Dystopia is a hardcore, and if you die, you get 3 hour, you can't play for 3 hours. I do owe Black Bill a hardcore stream, but I don't know that playing on Dystopia would constitute as an appropriate payment for that debt. I will consider it. I don't know. I don't think Black Belt is going to be particular one way or the other. He just wanted me to play hardcore again. So we'll see how things go. I'm not making a decision yet, but I am leaning towards doing that. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's stash these golden carrots. I might want those later, and it'd be nice to have those later. Music, of course, is by Slipstream as per usual, and we're listening to that same album I had on my last impromptu Christmas stream, which I really enjoyed. I'm going to move this microphone a bit closer to my mouth, because I might be talking kind of quiet. I wanted to share with you guys a piece of good news. I did have a piece of good news for you. So before Christmas, I got into the chiropractor and I got my first chiropractic appointment. It's the chiropractor that my dad uses. Surprised he's sticking around. What do you have in your inventory now, dude? I could get another one of these trees here. I think I have birch sapling covered. I don't need podzol. Yeah, there's nothing really I need here. Anyway, I did my first appointment and it really helped me out a lot. I was able to move around better. I had to relearn how to walk a little. Apparently one leg was shorter than the other. It had been just kind of shrunk in or something. I don't know exactly what happened, but that wasn't the only benefit I noticed. I also noticed that I was breathing better. So overall, I'm doing a lot better right now, and I just went in for my second appointment today. I have no insurance, so you know we're paying through the nose for the prices, but she's being reasonable with the prices, and she said she'd be reasonable with the payment terms. I am blessed with being with a chiropractor. She owns a business, so she can run it how she likes. There we go. That should help me get in. So yeah, I'm noticing that today I'm breathing even better than I was before. And I'm very grateful for that. So that's the good news that I had to report. So I wanted to leave this as if it was eroding out of the cliff a little bit, so I am going to leave that, but down here we're going to work on this, and we're going to get rid of some of this extra tuff that shouldn't be here. Okay, well, I need an in-between, I guess. So let's see if I can get myself an in-between. Yeah, I finally figured out that I didn't want the tuff as much here at the base. I wanted it more up top. But that took me a minute or two to figure out, so... I think we'll leave that one as it is. And then let's grab this edge here a little bit. All right, I think I'm happy with how that looks. However, let's try something. I want to know if I like this better or worse. It looks kind of too much regular to me. I don't think it's gonna work. You don't want to be copying it. That actually works. That I'll stick with. I think that's okay. I did get a fight a Triton guy over here, but I didn't get a Triton yet. Got 4 scaffolding left, so now let's focus on the, oh hey, we got some friends over here. Now there's only one problem with this. Before I fight him anymore, one of the things we've got to do is we've got to get some milk, and I should get an extra bucket. So let's grab an extra bucket, grab ourselves some milk, then we can fight him, because we technically have a village. Actually, let's grab one of these boats too. We technically have a village in my house, and I don't want to have to deal with a raid in my house. So let's go back to my house. I don't know if he'll disappear to spawn or not, but we'll go back and we'll get a bucket. I need an extra one anyway, and I'll grab some milk. I'll just grab 2 buckets and I'll grab 2 milks. I'll keep a backup milk in a chest down below where I am, maybe further away from my house. Let's grab chests, let's grab 2 buckets. I don't want to start a raid, but let's make sure that we can do what we've got to do. I think 2 buckets is all we're gonna need. We'll keep this ink squid, that'll help for later projects. So the plan here for me is gonna be to get him in the boat and row him away and then kill him. He might kill me in the process of putting him in the boat, that's the only problem. But I've now got 2 milkies. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I don't know how many of these guys are going to be here. Ooh. But we'll get into the water and we'll see about fighting them. I wonder if you can use a lead on him and just kind of drag him wherever you want without him shooting at you. Well, it seems to me like he'd despawn, but I don't know. Alright, let's get my tool that needs some fixing. Is that the right one? The one with the mending? Yeah. So where did the other guy go? Did he drown? Did he go somewhere else? Did he follow me? I don't know, but he's not here now. We'll look around. He might have followed me. Well, a lot of prep work for nothing, but you know what? It's okay. I'm having a little trouble walking on this right now. It seems like my guy is kind of jerking and he's not walking properly. Very odd. I don't believe I have any oddball things going on me, so I don't know what's going on there, but let's take this chest here. We'll put our milk in here. We'll have 1 milk in here. And I'll have my boats in here, or 1 boat in here anyway. What happened to my other boat? I'll put 2 milks in here. I don't need to be fighting with that. Okay, there you go. That will work. So if they come back, I can fight them and I don't have to worry about losing stuff. Really? Okay, I want it this way. Okay. Well, I don't know where he went. And I did have an iron golem, but he's gone now too. We'll just get back to work, and if he shows up, he shows up. We'll eat some food. I don't know why my character's walking funny. Oh, we were supposed to try this voice chat thing. Okay, I will let Ari know that we now officially have voice chat privileges, so that's nice to know. I'm gonna go turn on my heater. It's a little bit cold right now. Hey, isn't it time to sleep yet? Come on, son. Alrighty, we're back in it. One other advantage that I've noticed from all of this is I haven't had stomach issues in a while, which I'm very grateful for. I was drinking kombucha like it was candy. Really weird how my guy's kind of floating through stuff. Alright, let's see if there's any more of these guys around here. He could have gotten up here for all I know, but I don't see him. Okay, well I ain't gonna worry about it no more. So we gotta fill in this hole here. I think what I need to do is I need to get rid of that stuff and I need to fill in the hole with deep slate. But then I've got to carve the edges so that it looks like it's eroding. I think that's what we've got to do. New trick I figured out how to do here with these things is just kind of attach it to the side. Get me where I need to go. I definitely do not want to keep all of this wonderful tough. And who would have ever thought I'd come to a day when I'd say tough is wonderful and I didn't want to lose any of it. But it looks like a perfect top of the island, you know, dried sea kind of, in my mind anyway, material. When I see the tough, that's what I think when I look at it. That's the texture it looks like to me. I hope that this island comes out, and I hope that it looks good and is somewhat impressive when I'm finally done with it. It doesn't have to be super impressive. I only want it to be somewhat impressive. You know, that one guy said it right. I don't remember what video it was. But he was talking about how you just can't panic when you're playing this. And that applies in all kinds of stuff that you're doing. Like when I'm jumping here, I can't be panicking, worrying about falling off, or I'll just keep jumping and then I will fall off. That's just how it is, you know. How the game works. You had to keep a cool head. Which is yet another thing that I'm learning. I took all the filling that I had in here before and I removed it. I do not remember why or what my original intention was, but since doing that, I've come up on a different way of kind of visualizing and creating the texture that I want to create here on this island. Deep slate isn't the best texture for what I want. It's meant to look like a rock that's slightly wet. And I don't think it quite fits that bill. Why did you switch on me? I need to get this fixed up too. Don't let me forget to do that. We gotta fix that up a little. We'll do some trades with our villagers. But it's best I got, and I tried to use regular deep slate block. It's slightly darker, but the problem with regular deep slate block is it's very hard to place and get an accurate kind of an idea of what you want. Okay, so now that we got this all leveled out, we've got a bunch of farms to build to. I don't know how far I'll get this season, but I know I've got a bunch of farms that we need. Alright, is there any other pieces that we've missed that are laying in our water anywhere? I need to figure out something to do with the villagers so I can get more books too, because I need to get, you know, all the aqua gear and everything else so I can start swimming around and exploring more. Alright, so that part's filled in. This part here, we're going to change this. This was my original idea of how to do it, as if it was laid like bricks. This works good for a man-made. This does not work good for this particular situation. In fact, it's a very poor representation of. But the question is, can I get it clear in my head how I want this to look? That's what I don't know. I mean, can I translate it from what it is now to what I want it to be? I'm not sure, but I'm going to try. So I know I've got to fill in the underside of this. Alright, but this, what I've got here, isn't going to work. We have to change this out. It's too regular. It does not look like a nature thing. What I figured out was 3 vertical blocks. And you just kind of variate the height. So this is the very tippy top of what I would have some of this deep slate as. And then we don't want that perfectly flat up top. We've got to change that out too. Well, let's see. I think we'll go maybe... I'm not sure. That may not work there. Yeah, and this here will probably cut this down right about here anyway. Yeah. That's too regular, so we're going to have to make it so it's not quite as regular looking. Not sure I want deep slate all the way to the top here. I think I'm going to have to cut some of that deep slate out, but I got to kind of see it. Oh, that is not what I want. Actually, this should just be, I think I'd like to make this just a column of tough right now. Same for this. And we'll do the same here too. I've still got a little work figuring out how to blend and work with everything. So that's step one, but it's dark time, so we gotta go to bed really quick. But that's already looking better. Or replace that deep slate in there with some regular, with the tough. And then I should get some stone and add a little bit of just a bump on that edge there. I'll do that later when I come back into it, because I gotta prune it down. Once I build up my edging on it, I gotta prune it down and make it look a little better. So alright, let's grab any of these blocks that we've got over here floating around, waiting to be picked up. No stone left behind. Alright, so this is also going to get changed. We're not going to be having that be what it is right now. Alright, we have a bit of an underwater cave here. I'm going to leave that. I'll find a way to blend that in later. I don't know how I'm going to do it right now. I do know that all of this is probably going to get filled. So we'll use some of our deep slate that we have here, and we'll try to fill in this part of the wall a bit. I'll run out here pretty soon, but I can go get a restock and then fill up the top. Alright, so this last 23 is probably gonna wipe me out. Alright, so now we can start adding the bits and bobs that we need to add and blend down here. Because we've got to bring out some of this tuff in like little layers of 3 and layer that on top. And then we've got to cut it down and smooth it out and make it look as good as we can make it. But right now we got to restock ourselves on some deep slate. Then after all of that, we've got to do the basalts, which we can actually put in this chest right now. Because technically we don't need the basalt right at the moment. It's our last step. Alright, one of the other things I think we'll do, let's grab this other basalt so we'll have it with me so we don't have to come back for it. This sword needs to go somewhere else. But let's grab that jungle sapling really quick. Then we'll do a little bit of a repair session on our pick here. What we want to get this time around is extra saplings. I want to get a big tree so I can get all of the vines from it. Got 2. I need 1 more. Ask and you shall receive. There, now we can get a super jungle tree going. We'll have to remember to come back here and get it. Now let's grab this wood over here really quick. The little shift thing didn't work really well. We'll grab our ladder and we'll grab that out really quick. We've got our charcoal developing, but we can get a little bit ahead. We can get some charcoal down into the mines as well, which is what we need. Constantly burning stuff up down there. Hello, Barry. Welcome to the stream and happy holidays to you as well. How is your back, young man? Hope you're feeling better. Let me know if you're experiencing any audio or video issues at all. And let me know if anything is better or worse at all. I'm on new hardware and I don't know how that's going to affect things. How did your Christmas go? Did you get anything better than a sweater and a pair of socks? Or were you looking for a sweater and a pair of socks? Alrighty, we got 2 more. No, we don't got 2 more. Those are the wrong thing. Okay, so now this will come down. Oh yes, that's what we wanted. We should try to get into Creativerse and do some of the winter stuff over there at some point too. I missed the last Devil Dog stream and your last stream. My back is fine. It's the middle right back that's a little sore. Could you up your voice like 10%? Yes. 1 second. What would be the best way to up my voice? I can do my volume. Ugh. And I can move it closer. Is that better? You got $100? Wow, that's cool, man. What are you gonna spend it on? What are you gonna get? Saltwater taffy and a new dog toy for the doggy. Is the doggy happy with his or her new toy? I hope so. So what are you going to spend all that $100 on? Or are you going to save it? I got like $20 and I'm going to save mine. And let me know if I've got my voice level about right or not. I can also turn down the music a pinch. Let me know how that be. Yeah, our doggies don't ask much from us, but a nice toy every once in a while makes their day. Makes that waggy little tail extra waggy. I made a friend with a dog today at my chiropractor's office. He escaped and said hi to me. Got himself a free back scratch. Okay, so we now have all of my potatoes cooked for now until the next generation or so. We've got 8 charcoal left that we can now stash in the mine, I think. $16 jungle sapling wood. I don't need all this extra food, but now I don't have to ask anybody for food. I'm geared up for food, so that's good. I was a little bit light on food, I admit. Gonna get an art commission for like $20. Cool. It won't be a skilled artist, but that's okay. You should move your mic away or your voice will peak. Okay, I moved it a little bit away. And I turned it up a little bit on the thing. Is it about right? And then God, verb, and then go verb, www. Verb, www. Wow. Present chest. Yes, Minecraft does that. Every holiday, every Christmas, you get to have chests that look like presents. Bet you didn't know that about Minecraft, did you? The double chests are a green present, and I'll show you the red one. The red present is the single chest. I'm glad that it's still working. It only happens during the holidays. I noticed this a year or two back when I started playing Minecraft, so that's what a single chest looks like. I think it's a really cool little thing they've added. Alright, well let me know if I've got the voice dialed in. If I don't, I'll work on it some more. I probably had it turned down so that I wouldn't echo or anything with the music, because I decided to not put in earbuds this time. The stream that you missed, I had earbuds in, so I was doing it a bit different. This is the project we're working on. We're creating an island and learning how to terraform. We're doing this from scratch here. Based off the terrain that was already there, we're kind of encompassing it. And there's a structure we're going to build on top of it. And you can put a guess in the chat as to what you think it might be. I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be. All this is going to be blended in with it when we're done. This is a long play that I'm working on, this whole project. But the terrain part I've already showed enough in the long play. So I thought, okay, I'll just do that for the stream. But here's the building from the top. This is the footprint you're looking at. And I'm either going to make that building be where the villagers go, or I'm going to move there and give them this place. I don't know which yet. You need Jesus and herbal remedies? Well, you know what? A little bit of Jesus wouldn't hurt anybody's life, I don't think, but I can't honestly claim that that's something I need. Yes, we've got vines. I was hoping we'd get vines. Any more saplings to pick up? No. Well, I'm glad you had a good Christmas, it sounds like there, Barry, and your doggy did too. That's awesome. I did get a little tiny bit of money for Christmas myself, and I've set it aside in the bank for now. I am talking a little quieter than I normally would because I've been to the chiropractor and I just can't talk loud right now. Part of being relaxed and part of being other things, I don't know, but... Alright, how many vines did that net me? 27, nearly half a stack. Let's grab some out of here too while we're at it. So this is the mines, Barry. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but this is the mines that I have here. I'm on Philosophy SMP Season 5. I am on the Utopia server. I will show you the mines so you can see what they look like. Again, I did the kind of pattern I run. I don't know if you've ever got to see that before. I don't know how much you've seen of any of this, so I'll give you the whole tour. Oh, hey, we got vines spreading down here. That's cool. I didn't see that before. Alright, so first stop will be our iron mine. I might put in a cough drop, so that might have some mouth noises, and I apologize if that bugs anybody. I haven't been talking really, much to anybody for a long time. I've done streaming for a while, so it's kind of hard for me to get used to right now. So this is my iron mine. The stream that you missed, it got into the deep dark. And I ended up fighting a warden, and I ended up killing the warden after it killed me half a dozen times. But that's what happened there. And that's down in the diamond mine. So this is the iron mine, what it looks like. This part here is actually underwater. This is a tunnel that's underwater. You can see the water dropping everywhere. And then over here is where the water stops. My whole area seems to be by a huge cistern, so if you check up on the screen here, I'll go to map, you can see how this pattern works. So this is a main shaft, and then you've got your sub-shafts going off of it, a little 2 high, 1 wide. So that's that main shaft, and then the other ones are harder to tell here on this level because of all of the caves and stuff. But when we get down here, you can see it better. Excuse me a minute. That's another thing that you missed from the stream. If I have time and I can figure out how to do it, I'll go over there before we leave. That is a project that Boston and June Bucket worked on. That is their Christmas present to the Philosophy SMP and Blockhead people. And Boston created a really cool ice palace, and June Bucket worked with him and did some of the other buildings and trees and things like that. That whole Christmas scene was created by those two. Boston's really upping his building game. I'm very impressed with what he's doing. Here's a clearer view of how these mines work. This is what's called windmill mining. Main shaft, subshaft. Main shaft, subshaft. And you can see how the pattern works. It just goes around like that. There should be a tight spiral all the way around so you don't miss very many diamond. Now the deep dark was, give me a minute, I gotta refresh my memory. Yeah, down here. Is this the right one? I might not be in the right. Yes, this is it. So I fought a warden here. He dropped into this hole, so I kind of cheesed him a little bit. But here you can see, I'll take this block away and you can see. So I went in there, I fought a warden and got killed like 6 times, but I finally beat him. I didn't expect to poke into the deep dark. That was kind of scary. Could be very much like an antome. I wouldn't know. I don't know. This is my mining orifice here. Got my clock there. Tell me what time it is. And these little things let light through, but they also allow the dogs to travel easily between the tunnels. So when I have dogs with me, they can travel around and help me out and keep me alive. So that's called windmill mining, and I learned that from Adults Only Minecraft. They're on YouTube. I don't know if they're still active. I learned it way back when I first started playing the game. So that's the tour. This is my place on Utopia. I added these cherry trees recently. And now I've got all these villagers over here, so I've got to get them a place where they can start having trades for me. Let's fix up this pick a little. It's going to be dark here soon. I might even be in bed here pretty soon. We shall sell some of these sticks that we can make. I will check after the stream and check my audio as well, just to see how it's sounding before and after you had me up my volume a bit. I was trying to avoid any echoes. Okay, we got 64 vines, so that's going to help us when we're making our stone stuff that we've got to do. We're running low on supplies, so. Okay, I think that will do it. They're probably in bed, so let's go ahead and sleep and then do some trades and get my pick here. I think this is the one I've got mending on it. Need to get it fixed up a little bit. It is nice to see you again, Barry. I'm sorry that I have not been more active. There haven't been much content done and haven't been much streams going on. I do apologize for that. I did replace my Wi-Fi card. It did go bad. The slot's fine. The new card's working great so far. I'm not having any crashes yet. Thank goodness. So I'm back at it, and I'll try and get back to the normal schedule the best I can do. Well, this will fix up my pick a little bit. He'll run out of wanting to buy sticks here pretty soon. Okay, and he'll pay me for fisherman's string and give me another bow. Okay. That did a pretty good repair job. Oh, this guy will also buy sticks. Excellent. Okay, well, we can go get ourselves some more sticks and maybe even fix up my thing more and we'll get more gems. One of the other things we can do with these gems is now we can buy... I think I used up all my gems. I can buy some books and that will get me some experience. Quick charge blast protection. That is an excellent, not a good quality tray, but an excellent book. I'm grateful to have that. This guy likes ink sacs, and we do have squids, so I can make a little money off ink sacs pretty easily. That's just going to get me 2. Alright, then drop any experience orbs in there. I'm getting them right through the fence like I'm supposed to. Yes, I need to get a bunch of notebooks too. I'm on the same page with you there. I got one over at Walmart. It was pretty expensive even for Walmart, and I've already filled it out halfway. I'll send you a link to the one that I put on my wish list for me. It's a good buy, and it's at Amazon, and maybe it would be useful for you to go buy yourself some notebooks in a pack, like 5 of them, if you like college ruled. I don't know what your preference is, but yeah, I need them too. I know how you feel. Okay, so the fortune, oh, the fortune isn't on my, okay, I need to put fortune on my axe. Okay, I've got you. So we can sell... Okay, that gave me enough repairs to get the pick going for a little longer. Put those away, put these away. I was granted some books by a fellow player as a payment, but I don't know that I have any more fortune. No. And I don't have any room to get a fortune librarian. I don't have any space to put them. Although technically I can expand this out. In fact, I could even expand it so they have this entire half of the facility. Because I don't need to come in here, you know, if I wanted to. I'll give that some thought, because then I could get a fortune 3 after some effort. I'll do that off camera. I could get a fortune 3 and that would help me out too, so. Trying to think what I was going to do next. My mind went blank on me. But I think what we're going to do is go back to our terrain work. We got our pick fixed up. We planted the stuff we wanted to plant. Don't think of anything else we need to do in here. Let me get back inside really quick and I'll put that link up. I think I can put that link in chat. Because I'm the boss, so I should be able to do it. And then if you like the idea of that price and that many notebooks and everything, then that's something that you could use possibly. It is difficult though, getting a good quality notebook. So this is $32.99. Should be free shipping, but they're 5 subject, and you get 5 of them. So 5 subject notebooks, which should be a really nice amount of notebooks. Trying to figure out, is there a way to get to the main page of this? Yeah. Okay, here you go, Barry. I'll give you a little note on what it is so you know what it is. Let me know if that interests you at all, if that seems like a good deal to you or not, if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. That took a long time to find that on Amazon. It is not easy finding stuff on Amazon anymore. Price is actually bordering on unreasonable because it's essentially $6 a notebook at this point. But notebooks are generally $6 to $10 even at Walmart, so I don't know, it's half of one and a dozen of another, or however they phrase that. I don't want to lose this nice little waterfall we've got here, but I want to fill this slot in. I don't want that to look too regular, but I'll work on a design for it later. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, let's see what we can get done here. So our next step is to work in vertical columns of 3 and create some depth. In this. And I'll have to adjust this as needed. I think I'll go up a little higher on this one. Then we'll fill in the remainder with our cobbled deep slate. I'll show you guys what this looks like at a distance. We're gonna have to do some work here as well, I think. I don't know how much yet. We'll fill it into there for now. And then the next question we have to ask is, do we want another kind of a layer? And I'm thinking we probably want at least one more layer, so let's do one more. But here's where it gets a little tricky, is trying to figure out the best way to layer it in here. Not the easiest task in the world. I mean, it's all open to your artistic interpretation, of course, but it's kind of hard sometimes to see the pattern on this stuff. So, for example, like right here, we have a bit of a problem. Alright, and then here I think we're going to go a little higher is what I'm thinking. I'm not entirely sure that's the best way to do it, but we're going to give it a try. Bedtime. Crunching cough drops. Sorry about this. I like this song. This one here is one of my favorite little songs. Just chill to this. I used to play the clarinet, believe it or not, years ago. The song is High Tide by Kupla. On Slipdot Stream, it is part of the Sessions Diana playlist. I will send this a link as well. 1 minute. Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So the one you just heard is, does it have a number? It doesn't have a number next to it, but it's High Tide by Kupla. So how is everything working video-wise, if you don't mind letting me know, Barry? I know that you may not necessarily want to be tech support, but I appreciate any help I could get. Just want to know if things are working or not, like they should be. Okay, why is this opened? Did I open this for a reason? Oh, because I hadn't figured out how I wanted to do the back wall, how I wanted to blend it in here yet. I didn't know what I was going to do yet. So we will have to figure that out, but I don't know right now. Let's see how that looks. Seems to be working. Okay. Well, I'm grateful to hear that. All right, so let's get rid of this extra boobity boob here we've got. This should be not this. This should be tough. Yeah, I think we've got it. I was worried about this part. I didn't know that I'd be able to find the pattern and figure it out, but it's looking decent to me. I can't say it looks spectacular or anything. That wouldn't be the truth, but it looks decent. There you go. Okay, well, I need more walkway, I guess. That's a big fall. Okay, so I am thinking that in here we're going to need a little bit of this hanging down. But what I'd like to do is actually kind of go up a bit. And we'll see how that works or goes. I think I want to put one here too. I think I want more like that. Yeah, let's do that. I like that better. I probably have back problems because I'm a grumpy supervillain. Wah, tough blocks. Yeah, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall for sure. So are you an aspiring supervillain or are you a successful supervillain? I think I've got back problems because I've been carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. That's what I think. I will show you why I picked the tough. I'll give you a distance shot. I don't know if I gave you one yet, so I'll give you a distance shot so you can see what my plan is here, you know. Alright, let's grab ourselves some of these blocks that we've got down here in the water. Jump in a boat and show you around a bit. So I wonder if the need to have notebooks and to keep journals, if that is a supervillain trait. Because that means that I have a tendency towards being a supervillain if that's the case. Alright, there's something I'm going to do here. I'm going to do something here. And I think it's important, so I'm going to do it. We're going to come back here, and we're going to come back with a piece of moss. You'll see my brilliant plan here in a minute. But I got to go get my moss, and I don't know where I have it. And I've also got to go get myself some bone meal. I'm sorry I can't talk louder. I'm having a real struggle keeping my voice very loud. I'm just so grateful that it's actually running. It's stable. My video card was loose. I don't know if I had said that or if you had heard that yet, but I found out my video card wasn't fully seated and it was loose in the slot. So I fixed that. I don't know how it was working when it wasn't fully seated in a slot, but it was. I fixed that, and then I took care of some other things, and I of course replaced the Wi-Fi card, and it's working a lot better now. I'm very, very pleased with it. Alright, I have lost my moss. I know I have moss around here somewhere, and I had some extra bone meal too. Could have sworn I'm having streamer blindness right now. I know I've got a moss block. We might be having server issues. I just got a bit of a burp there. Let's go over here and see if that's where it is. I don't know if somebody joined. Just me. Well, hopefully it didn't disconnect anything and you guys are still there. Alright, well we can dunk some more of this in here, and I guess I've got to go cut up one of my moss blocks that I have. I didn't know I needed more. Notebooks alignment neutral. Probably not a success, Selena. So as a supervillain, are you trying to change the world in a particular fashion, or do you want to destroy the world? Are you a supervillain who wants to destroy the world or wants to change the world? Oh, I think I know where my moss went too. What kind of supervillain is ya? Seems like there's always two kinds. No, there's three kinds. There's ones that want to change the world, there's ones that want to rule the world, and there's ones that want to destroy the world. There's three types. But generally, if you want to rule, it's because you want to change it. I mean, who would want to rule a world that they weren't going to change? So, my moss blocks are in here a bit. Yep. I thought of it, I remembered. Okay, good. Alright, this could hurt, so don't watch the screen. Hey, I didn't land anywhere I didn't want to. Alright, take a look at my brilliant plan here. Hit that again. I need a little bit more than that done to it. It's not really infecting the other blocks like I wanted. It's not quite the appearance we're looking for. I want to make this look a little like a cave in here. At some point I'll hollow it out and work on it some more, but it's not really spreading like I was hoping. Definitely not spreading to the deep slate blocks, but we'll leave it like that for now, work on it more later. Ruled the world to change your wealth. To be honest, DB, I can get a much better deal on notebooks at Walmart, probably rather than Amazon. Okay, well, I'll look myself too. I don't know, man. The last time I got one, I got an El Cheapo one at Walmart, and it was $6. And that was my local Walmart here. I don't know what they have online. But you might be right. I think they might have raised the price on that one, so I might change it off my list too. Sorry if it's not helpful. I will look to see what Walmart has for 5 subject notebooks, and I'll do the number crunching and get back to you. I won't do it now, though. I mean, evil supervillains have to save their money, you know. We gotta have enough money to be able to do our evil plans, right? We gotta be careful how much we spend. The one thing I am good at is research, so I will figure out what the heck is going on there. Okay, I think this should be filled in with deep slate. I think we're a little bit too high now. I think we've got the top part about right. We've got the layers that we want, but now we've got to start plugging in the deep slate. I need to give you a distant shot, I promised. But let's get our scaffolding in place first. I need to find a good price for me anyway, because I got to get me some notebooks too. Hey Barry, if you find a better deal at Walmart before I find it, let me know, wouldn't you? Because I do need to get some myself. $6, wow. Yeah, the Amazon price came to a little over $6. You're probably right on that. Yeah, and it was a cheaper brand. It wasn't a very quality brand. I don't have it. I do have it near me. Hold on a minute. I'll tell you the brand of it. Hold on. I don't know if that Better Office product is a better brand, but I might quote it. Yeah, so the cheapest one that they had was this. Does it even tell me what brand it is? Oh, I don't have the sticker on it anymore. Anyway, it was an off-brand. That's all I can tell you. It was probably made in China or something. And that was about a month or two ago I got it. So it was something. It was an expense for sure. The main brand, like the Mead, like the name brand, they're even more. And then if you're trying to find something, because I'm not an evil, I'm not an evil mastermind, I try to find stuff that's environmentally friendly, organic if I can find it, you know. That's even more expensive, but the Mead was like $10 a notebook for a 5-subject. Keep in mind, these are 5-subject notebooks, Barry, so you're getting a lot of more paper out of it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get up from, I guess, right here. Well, maybe between the two of us, we can find the best deal in town or online and get ourselves some notebooks. You might be lucky enough to find some at a discount store or something in your area, Barry. I don't know that I've got anything like that where I am, but you might have. Alright, so it is 6 o'clock, so we're coming up on time to wrap. And I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna get something to eat. I think it's gonna be turkey tonight. Turkey leftovers from Thanksgiving. What'd you guys have to have for Christmas? I mean, sorry, said the wrong word. What'd you guys have for your Christmas dinner? Let me know in the chat. Alrighty, we're making progress. I don't know how good a progress, but we are making progress. And I will cap that off later with, and I'll round this off. I'll either take it all the way over to there, or I'll just kind of cut it off here and I'll cap it off with some tuff. I don't know if I want to do that now or not. I don't know how far I want to take it. Maybe all the way to the end here where this thing is. Maybe. So for our tuff, we'll probably want... And I gotta remember to give you that distance view I promised. Alrighty, let's see. Maybe one here. Two here maybe. And then maybe one there. And then when we come down, we'll give it a little more. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll get an idea of if we like what we've done here. Hopefully it'll look decent from a distance. Let you know if you find subject, spiral notebook, 5-pack, assorted color, poly covers, color rule 2. Temu seems like a very shady app. But shady deals are the best, and there's nothing to write home about. I'm sorry to hear that, man. You got any good cooks in your family? I think you said you actually did some cooking or baking. I remember you telling me about that. You were doing some cookies or something. Okay, I think that's good. Trying to decide how far down we want to go. I want to stay up. I know it's not safe. But I think I'm going to stay up and keep working on this a bit. Let's try that and see what we think. We'll look at it from a distance. We just want a little bit of depth. We don't... Well, actually, we probably should do a couple of layers of 3 each on here. I'm guessing we probably should. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some 3 each layers here. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm just looking for a 5-subject college rule, and if I can get, you know, recycled paper, something more environmentally friendly, that's how I'd like to go, but that's just me. I'm just particular that way. We're doing the black belt special. We're staying up late. Alright, we'll go ahead and sleep. Sorry if I fell quiet there for a second. I was just concentrating. I was making like orange juice and concentrating. Alright, we'll take down all of these and pick everything up and go to bed, and then I'll give you guys a shot in the morning of what we're working on. All right. There'll be some drowned dead hanging around here, so we got to get out of here as soon as we can. They like to show up at night. I don't even need a squid farm. They just keep drowning themselves on my scaffolding. Alright, we're getting out a boat. Let's take a look and see what we've got. And I got myself some ring sacks. I can get myself a diamond out of that. I shall take it. Any other parts we're missing? You guys see anything in the water? Because I don't. I always lose scaffolding no matter what I do. What I am thinking about doing, I don't know if I'll ever do it, but I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I'll have enough time. I don't know if I'll have enough ambition. I don't know if I'll be able to make myself do it. But what I'm thinking about doing is creating a sea monster out here somewhere. I'm really thinking about it. I need to learn how to do a statue, so I'm thinking about doing that. So that's what it looks like from a distance, folks. Let me know what you think in the chat. To me, that is looking very close to what I wanted, which is multi-layered. We've got multi-layers of this island, and it looks like a real little island there. I mean, it looks like it should look, I think, is the way to put it. Here's how it looks over here from this angle. And you can see some of the stuff I'm using for waterline right here. So that's what it looks like. And I'm thinking, I'm pretty happy with how it's looking so far, folks. And I want to thank you for joining me on this stream. It's been nice hanging out again. It's been nice streaming again. I've missed this a lot more than you guys probably know. Nice to be able to be here, check in with you, see people, how they're doing after their Christmas. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's see if we can find any other pieces hanging around that we need to pick up. Let me know what you think of my idea of building a giant sea serpent. Is that a good idea or a bad idea? Let me know in the chat. I know one thing, it's an ambitious idea. Alright, we're going to fill this in. We're going to run out of blocks, but we're going to fill this in. I think I kind of like this song too. It's pretty cool. Now the one thing I was wondering is if I wanted to cut to the underside of this cliff at all, and I hadn't decided on that yet, but I probably will. I'm going to leave the stone as it is though. Pretty sure about that. Okay, that should get me all leveled up in all of that area. Haven't decided what I'm doing with this underwater cave yet, but I'm probably going to turn that into an actual underwater usable type of a pirate cave or something. I don't entirely know yet. Have you figured out what we're building? Don't forget to post in the chat if you have any guess. I get lots of squids here, so I definitely need to do a squid farm. Let's grab myself some more deep slate. We might be able to get the water line in. I'm going to wrap it up at 6:30, I think. I'll keep it going until then, but I think I'm going to wrap it at 6:30. That's a good 2 hour. Too bad G&P isn't here. I don't know who G&P is. Sea serpent sounds cool. Okay, well, that's an ambitious idea for me, and I don't know if I've got enough, you know, everything that you need to be able to do that, but it really intrigues me, and I like the idea of looking out here and seeing in the distance maybe a sea serpent kind of swimming around. Oh, okay, we've got some more bone meal here and some bones, so grab that really quick. Got some more basalt we might as well grab. These are our gradients. This is how we decided how we were going to do everything. What did you think of that distance shot, by the way? Look pretty good? We're going to hit the mines real quick. I'm only going to hit it for a little bit, but we're going to hit the mines. We're going to flush out one of the other side shafts. Let's grab these on our way. I need the paper for experience and stuff later to repair the axe. Maybe we'll find some diamonds on stream this time. We may not have enough time to do everything. I may not get to showing you guys doing the watermark, but I can show you. I mean, doing it actually on the stream I may not be able to do, but I can show you how I did it. That's not a problem. I'm doing two, and I'm kind of not doing the gradient exactly like I showed that. I'm doing two water lines, so it's like high tide and low tide. That's the idea. Good, we got lots of vines to harvest off of that tree. More vines to harvest here. We ain't gonna run out of vines anytime soon. So all we have to do here is just grab ourselves some more deep slate. We just need a couple of stacks. Kind of finish off what we're building. Alrighty, let's see what we see. We're gonna need these blocks anyway if we're doing a sea serpent. I gotta remember to get these deep slate, cobble deep slate steps back down here too, because they're for the shaft and side passages and stuff. I hear a spider. I didn't bring my bodyguards with me today. Which shaft needs to be developed more? That shaft is stubby, as is this one. Alrighty, no diamonds there yet. That got me about 5 points in, I think. One of the things I love about having that map is it really helps me visualize and see where things are laid out, you know. Get good experience out of harvesting these redstone, and we're going to need them for some farming here later. We got some farms to make. But as you can see there in the top corner of the screen, I can see right where I'm supposed to stop. I don't have to keep counting all the time. Makes life a lot easier. Oh, we're going to get into some gravel. That's not going to be fun. I don't think I need more than a couple more stacks and we're good. I'm gonna grab this redstone because I'm going to be using it, I think, here pretty soon. Be a good idea to have as much of it as I can get. I think there's a cave next to me. See those yellow dots moving around? That means there might be a cave here. Hey, look at that. Find you guys some diamonds on stream. It's been a while since you got to enjoy that, huh? Check it out. We've got diamonds. Hey, I don't have that camera angle right. We gotta get that camera angle right. We got diamonds! Yay, I can't jump. I can't jump. I can't fit. Alright, let's see how many that got us. We got 16 diamonds out of that, folks. We're going to be one of the richest people on the server at this point. I mean, 16 diamonds. Server is using its own currency this time around, so 16 diamonds is a pretty healthy score. That's awesome. Maybe I should give my sea serpent diamond eyeballs. Alright, how many stacks do we have of our cobbled deep slate? We need a lot, so I could probably use this all up pretty quickly. Let's do one more row and see if we can find this cave. We're running short on room, though. Let's go ahead and put our iron away. I keep iron stashed down here for tools or whatever else. So I can just chuck some iron in here. Don't let me forget I gotta come down here and I gotta bring down that charcoal for down here. Alright, bones we can take upstairs with me, so don't let me forget to take the bones, the gold, the red dust, and the slime ball, and the cobweb. All that's gotta go back upstairs with me. Rest of it I don't need. The squid ink I can take upstairs. I'm gonna put the diamonds in here too, because if I die, I don't want to lose the diamonds or this extra. I'm gonna keep the extra torches in here. I'm not gonna take them with me. I think that's pretty good. Now let's try to find this shaft we were developing, because I don't know which one it was. I lost my track of things here. Alright, yeah, this is the one where we've got all these yellow dots, so let's punch a hole this way a bit more. We've got saxophone music now. I'm expecting to find any minute now a cave. These yellow dots are very close. Alright, music has stopped, so let's see what else I can put on for us. We definitely need some more music. Let's see what Australia does. They're a featured artist. They've got something here called Arl. Alright, so we're going to poke our nose this way. Got scary cave noise. That one went a little bit too far, I think. I think it's actually supposed to be here. Alright, well, I don't see any cave access so far. Let's flesh out the rest of this and call it a day. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this gravel wall, but you know what? I got 16 diamonds out of this side shaft, so I'm all good with that. It's another, like a repeat of what I just had before. Just a little strip of iron down there. So if there is a cave, it's probably above me somewhere. Alright, last row, and then we're heading up to the surface with all of our goodies. We're going to wrap up. I won't be doing the water line building it on stream, but I'll show you what I did and my thought processes, and you can let me know in the chat what you think. And then I'm going to go have me some turkey dinner for supper. That's what I'm going to do. I can use this tough, so that's good too. I like getting that. Okay, so there you go. Now you can see how all of this system works. I didn't poke in the other two, but you can see how it works with differences and stuff and how it looks. If I go on the map, you can kind of get a better idea how it's going to play out. And it's like a windmill, like fans off of a windmill. Alright, it's probably nighttime, so let's go ahead and see if we can't sleep and get our stuff that we're going to take back with us. We gotta put this iron into the furnace. I got a little bit of charcoal in here already, which I didn't remember I had, so that's good. I can make sure everything's topped off. Alright, let's grab all of this stuff. We can't take it all. Okay, well then, we're gonna have to leave some things behind. Let's leave the gold behind. I don't need the gold. I only need one stack of that. What else can I leave behind? Let's put our torches in here too. The ink sac should go with us. We'll keep the cobweb down here, I guess, for now. We can put a couple of stacks of cobbled deep slate in here and come back to get them later. Let's just do that. That looks good to me. We've got 264 stacks of redstone. We can get the rest later. Now we can dump out our inventory when we get upstairs. We can't sleep. It's not nighttime yet. Okay. I am so glad to get those diamonds. That's nice to have that. Yep, we're right at 6:30, so we're going to be wrapping it up right around a 2-hour stream. It was fun hanging out. I got to do this again tomorrow maybe. I hope I can. I gotta check this out and see how the quality is and how everything came together or not. And I gotta do all the descriptions on everything too. So here is, let me dump some things and then I'll show you some things and then we're gonna wrap this up. We'll put our scaffolding and our ready chest down here. We'll get the other items later. I want the goop to be in here, because I'm going to want that goop for later. Sticky pistons or whatever. I'll put redstone in here for now and move it out of my other area. Yeah, when we go back down, we're going to give ourselves some more charcoal and top all of our chests off. I think that'd be a good idea. Get the rest of our redstone while we're down there. Diamond's gonna get put away into my secret storage spot. I got lava because I'm probably going to make a basalt generator, but I don't know when I'm going to do that, but it's on the list for sure. Okay, so this charcoal is going to go down to the mine where I'll pick up the rest of that deep slate, and I'm going to dump the basalt and the scaffolding because I won't need it. Fill in everything. I've got enough scaffolding for now. The final touch will be figuring out how to get it to look more natural and eroded on different parts, and how the structure that I'm going to build maybe falling apart or having to be patched into it. I got to figure out how I want to do that, but that'll be the final touch. Alright, there we go. We got 2 stacks of that. We got the charcoal ready to go. We should have a boat on me at all times. Scaffolding go away in here. That's going to get put away in my storage spot. Alright, so that you guys can see what we're doing with the water line. So you saw the gradient up there. So I've got one water line right here. Then I got another water line just below the water level. So it's as if the water is in between the different tides. And it's going to go all the way across like that. That's going to be my next project. Put that smooth basalt all the way across and all the way across up here. Huh. Can't use bow and arrow very well on him. Anyway, we'll run that smooth basalt line that you see there all the way around. It's going to wrap all the way around. As you can see, it's already doing here, and it's going to wrap around down below. All this stuff is going to go and be replaced with cobbled deep slate. And it's going to wrap all the way around. We're going to fill all this in where you can see it's left off here. We're going to be filling all of this in. And then figuring out how we want to transition this part here with that little ledge up there that you guys can see. You got to figure out how to put that together. Some of this will overhang, some of this will tie in. This cave part, I think that's part of the overhang needs to be. So we're going to make a little sea cave there. And that's the plans basically. So you guys know what we're going to do. And a lot of that I'm going to get on camera, and I'm going to try to make part of a long play. Some of that won't make it into the long play because nobody wants to watch boring terrain work for 3.5 hours. You want to watch me build the structure. So I'm going to do a little bit of terrain, but focus primarily on the structure. That's our plan, folks. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's been fun. We're going to get inside. I'm going to get ready to disconnect from you guys, but I'm going to hide my bounty away in my secret stash hole. I could have sworn I saw something moving here on the outside. That was weird. Weird glitch. Alrighty, folks. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Barry, it was nice reconnecting with you. I hope that your back stops being so sore. And if I remember, I will try to send you some exercises. I think I can send you some links to YouTube. Do a little research on notebooks. Try to get back to you. See if we can find some cheaper notebooks for both of us, because we both need them. I want to thank anybody who's tuned in and was watching the stream. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Let me know what you thought of the project, how you think the island looks. I'd love to get your feedback on that, and let me know what your guess is as to what I'm building here. It should be pretty obvious, but let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next stream, maybe tomorrow. Can't make any promises, but I'd like to, so we'll see what happens.